How's it going, everybody? So today we're going to be playing some Miner Rocket Control with the Berserker. Very good deck in the meta right now. Has a lot of good matchups, and you can also control the game pace a lot, which is obviously one of my favorite things in Clash Royale to do. So I'm just going to go for the Miner like this on his tower. He's got a Knight. Could be Knight, Skellies. Oh, it could be Expo. That could be actually kind of tough for us, actually. I think 3.0 Expo is a little bit bad here because we don't have a way to kill the Evo Archers whenever he places them down. We're going to have to play really good defense on these Expos as well, pretty much the whole game if he is. Yeah, he is playing it. So we're just going to cycle our delivery to the back. I don't think it's a good play to cycle my log because, I mean, he'll just go Expo the opposite lane, and then I'll have to Rocket and Skellies either way. So I'm just going to go log now because the Archer is going to get chipped. I can just go for the Rocket like this, Skellies down low, and not too shabby, you know, I'll take that interaction. Nothing too bad. So as long as we don't take Expo chip damage, I think we have a pretty solid chance of winning this game. He's going to try and Fireball Cycle us most of the match, I'm guessing. So our pressure is going to be, like, we're going to have to get some good Miner chip on tower. We cannot play our Miner without any type of help. Like, what I mean by that is usually I want to play a Berserker with it, or an Ice Spirit, or even Skellies, or a log to help predict a Skellies from the opponent, or an Archers, or something along those lines. But yeah, we're going to have to try and get chip damage the whole match. So he's going to go for the Miner, or the Knight. I have my Miner if I want to go in because he doesn't have Knight. I'm going to go for the log first, though, and see what he does want to do here. He Fireballs that? Wow. He misses the Fireball on that. Let me rephrase. I'm going to go Miner on the inside tile. Hopefully he doesn't catch it. Nice. We're going to get a lock. He does go for the Archers, though. Interesting Archers. I'm going to cycle my Larrys. I'm going to go ahead and drop down my... Well, I guess we have to just go for delivery on this. That should land perfectly timed on top of the Archers. Not too bad right there. Delivery is not going to get me much value in this matchup, so as long as I can... Well, that I can take that back. It could get me value if he does bad Archers. But I'm going to go for the Miner in the back. We have to stay super aggressive here. I know this is a pretty aggressive push, but this should guarantee me at least like a couple hits on the tower with the Miner, which every hit on the tower with the Miner is going to be super important in this matchup, of course. So that's good. We want to go same lane as him as well to get our log cycled on the tower over and over and over. He goes Evo Archers. I'm not sure about that play. I'm going to go delivery like this. Oh, shoot. Okay, I'm going to go for this at the river. Hopefully Berserker can tank enough here to kind of... No, my Ice Spirit got logged. That's really bad. I think we're fine. I gotta go Miner on this Expo, though, to hopefully kill it. So we think we should be chilling as long as he doesn't catch that. Of course, he plays a Knight on the freaking Miner and doesn't just let the Expo die. I'm gonna have to go log like this, and he's gonna Expo again. So we might be in a bit of a situation here. Let's go Ice Spirit to tank for the left side Archer and also jump on top of the Knight. That's pretty good micro. Oh my gosh, that's like a game-saving mistake for me. Well, I think we were still fine either way, but that's gonna give us a huge lead, of course, with the Rocket damage. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my Miner off. Let's go on the normal tile because he's probably not gonna expect a normal Miner. No, he did catch it with the Skellies, unfortunately. I was thinking about going in the back, but I thought it was going to be too obvious to play a Miner in the back there. I'm going to go for my log like this, and we can just Rocket. That Berserker should tank for the Expo, right? So I think we're chilling. No, it doesn't. Wow. Ooh, that's bad for me, and I missed the Archer. That was double bad for me right there. I thought the Berserker was going to tank for the Expo, but it did not do so. I'm going to go ahead and drop down a Miner like this on the side. I'm going to go for the Berserker at the river, and then go for my log as well for the Skellies to take care of those two Skellies, get my Miner another shot or two on tower. I'm going to Rocket this Knight. This is very aggressive. If we can defend this push, then we do win the game. A nice delivery here on these Evo Archers. He's going to Expo. Okay, this is our chance to, well, this is our, you know, make or break moment here. If we can defend this, I believe in our win. I'm going to log to make sure he can't catch the Miner with anything. Nice. He does go for the Ice Spirit, but it gets logged. That's perfect. I can just go for my Ice Spirit like this right now. Dang, the Expo's not going to die, though, so this could be quite a bit of an issue. I have to go Miner on defense on basically 0. I'm a little bit out of Elixir, which does suck. I guess we can just go for a low log like this. I can go for my Berserker to tank, and then I can go for my delivery to left. I'm going to try and be patient as I can. He wastes his Fireball, so that's going to give me a chance to go Tesla like this, and he's probably going to go Knight on top of this to block the Tesla if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. So we'll go Skellies to keep that, you know, around. Go for the Miner like this. If he Archers or anything else, yep, there's the Archers. We're going to log as well. Bro, there's no way this Expo does not die. Okay, thank goodness it's finally going to die. We shouldn't take any damage on tower. I lied. We take, what, 2 Expo ticks on tower, so that sucks. I just got to predict his... If I predict his Expo here, we're going to win this game. I'm going to go Evo Tesla right now because the triple is just hitting. Perfect. We got it. Let's go. Oh, that was satisfying. We can Rocket now. Oh my goodness, wait a second. Let's go Berserker. He played Evo Archers so fast that we had to get that down, or we would have gotten cheese. So that's completely a waste. Of course, we're going to just delivery on top of the Archers, so that's a complete waste of the Knight right there, in my opinion. I'm just going to go Rocket, play it safe since we have a, like, 1,000 damage lead almost. Another wasted Archers, to be honest. I'm going to go for the Miner in the very back. We haven't played a Miner in the back this entire game, so hopefully he doesn't expect it. I can just log this off the map. It's going to hit the Expo if he plays it. Yep, there it is. And then I can just go for a, you know, we want to be safety first here because we have a nice enough lead. We catch the Archers with that Rockets, and that's going to be GG's right there, pretty much. Nothing he can do. I can just cycle back around to one more Rocket. Beautiful defense right there. I actually think that that's probably not too bad of a matchup for 3.0, but we did play that one really well and didn't allow him to get any value. And also, of course, that missed Expo on the like when he had pressure on me was definitely a killer for him. Allowed us to just Rocket his tower and win the game. Okay, got our next match here against this individual playing the Chef Tower, so I'm going to assume it's P.E.K.K.A Goblin Giant. I'm just going to go for the miner on the inside tile. If it is P.E.K.K.A, then I feel like this is a pretty good opening play, just to, get the chip damage. He has Inferno Dragon, which is not great. He's got Tornado. Oh, well, that's bad, obviously. We got to go Berserker and Skellies. Giving up King Tower is obviously really bad. I did not think he would have a Tornado deck, so Ice Wizard, I drag Nado. Graveyard, maybe? That could be actually pretty bad. I think Graveyard is really hard for miner control to beat most of the time, especially if it's this deck. I think he has a freeze, probably. Not really sure what the matchup is between Miner Cycle or Miner Control against Graveyard Freeze. I probably would say that Graveyard might have the advantage, actually, if he spaces out his units well enough. I'm going to Rocket this Bowler. This is pretty aggressive, but I think it's an okay play in this scenario because I don't think he can really punish this super hard because I've got my Tesla, I've got Log and Skellies and Delivery if I need to for the Graveyard. So he's going to get what? He has Giant Skeleton? Oh, I did not expect that. Let's go Log and then go for the Delivery on top of this right here. That should be okay. He's going to go Balloon. Oh my gosh, I thought he had Graveyard. This is really bad. He has Freeze too, I'm pretty sure. We might have lost the game because Freeze. I don't have Delivery and Cycle either. Yikes, guys. This is not good. He does go for the Freeze. The other tower is going to help me out a little bit. I just have to cycle my Berserker at the river. We're going to take like 2 balloon shots here, which sucks. That's level 16 balloon as well, which is really, really bad for me. Okay, you know what? That could have been worse. It could have been a lot better, but I didn't know he had balloon. That's kind of my bad. I'm going to go for the miner like this right here. I thought for sure he had Graveyard. Even with that Giant Skeleton, I thought he had Graveyard still, but just going to go Log as well on top of that to kill the Ice Wiz. Make sure we don't take any chip damage. It's going to be very hard for me to defend perfectly for the rest of the game, but I think it's definitely possible. Single Elixir is definitely the hardest time in this matchup. Once I get to double, I feel like we're chilling a little bit. I'm going to go Skellies to hopefully take care of this level 16 Inferno Dragon. And then we can low-key just let that go. I think it's not too much damage. That should die right now. No way, that survived. I guess it's level 16, that's why, but dang, that sucks. Okay, we take like 300 damage more than I would have right there with that last tick, but it's okay. We're going to go for the Berserker the back. I'm just going to be patient. We have to Rocket this E-Drag because I cannot kill that card unless I have Tesla or the Rocket, of course, on top of it. So I'm going to go for the... I could Miner. Yeah, let's just go ahead and cycle. Well, yeah, I'm going to go Miner the back, and I'm also going to Log to push back the Boulder, give my Miner some more time to do damage, hopefully. That's pretty solid. I'm going to Evo Tesla like this right here and then just kind of relax and reset. He does go for that. He's going to freeze, so I'm going to Evo Ice immediately to predict the freeze. Yeah, perfect. That's actually really good for me. I'm going to go for another miner like this time and then go for the Log as well on top of the Bowler and the Ice Wizard. Not too shabby. He's going to get a few stabs on tower. I'm going to Rocket this Giant Skeleton too. This is very aggressive, but I think we got to play aggressive here if I want to make this comeback. So I'm going to go Ice Spirit like this and then we can just go Skellies this around the Ice Wizard. Hopefully take no damage. Go for another Tesla. He might go for a Balloon, so I'm going to Delivery early on top of this Inferno Dragon. Make sure it doesn't kill my Tesla. Really bad Bowler by him, I would say. He should have definitely gone for a Balloon Freeze right there instead of going the I-Drag in the Boulder, but that's going to maybe actually bring me back into this game. So he might Balloon here. Yeah, he does. I'm just going to go for the Log and then cycle back around to a second Tesla for this Balloon. We don't want to take any chances with that, so just going to make sure it dies out. Go for my Ice Spirit on top of the Balloon to make sure it doesn't, get to my tower if he freezes. And then, yeah, honestly, we're right back in this game, only down like a few damage. I can go for the Miner, hopefully catch up on damage right now, and then, of course, Log plus Delivery plus Skellies and all this jazz to take care of the Giant Skeleton. Giant Skelly is just so easy to counter. I don't even know why people use this card. It's so bad. I would say it's probably one of the worst cards in the game. So just going to go Ice Spirit like this to freeze the Inferno Dragon. Really good right there because the Tesla doesn't get popped by the Giant Skeleton Bomb. And then we can just Rocket on top of this. Really good value on that as well. So yeah, we're cooking right now. Going to go Offensive Miner plus Log for the like 15th time I think I've done that this game. He does Ice Wiz, but it doesn't catch the Miner because the Ice Wiz is actually glitched right now. Still, after like the entire season, it's been glitched for the entire season and they still haven't fixed it yet, unfortunately. But just gonna go for my Ice Spirit like this and then we can go ahead and Rocket this E-Drag with this Ice Wizard and that Giant Skelly. I don't know if we'll hit the Ice Wiz with this. We do not, but it doesn't matter too much because the E-Drag dies. That was the main threat right here, so I can just go ahead and cycle my Delivery on top of this. He might Nado or something, so I'm just gonna go for the Tesla. Remember, he does have Tornado from the start of the game, so we got to cycle back around to another Tesla here unless in case he freezes. I don't think he'll freeze. He actually does. Wow. So he does, so I'm just gonna go for a Evo Tesla like this all the way down low. Don't tell me I sold. No, that was not supposed to hit the Tesla. Oh gosh, I might have made a mistake here. Let's go Log on top of this, Evo Ice down low, and then go for the not the Expo. I'm so used to saying Expo. Delivery on top of that, Rocket on top of the Boulder right here. That's pretty good. All right, I guess we're sort of okay. I'm gonna go Tesla low, then Ice Spirit like this, Log the Boulder. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, thank goodness that survived. I would have been cooked. Now I can cycle back to a second Tesla. Bro, there's too much happening right now. Let's go Tesla up high. Please, Tesla, just clutch up for me. I need a good Rocket to survive here. This is a crazy bridge spam. Let's go rocket on this. I can cycle back around to one more Tesla for this. I believe in time, hopefully. I just need to get my Evo Tesla, and we should win this game. We got it, guys. I believe only 8 seconds. Evo Tesla I can log to make sure, even if he gets death damage, which he's not going to get because this Ice Spear is going to save me, we are going to be in control. Wow, what a stressful game right there. I feel like low-key, we almost got overwhelmed towards the end right there, but luckily we did defend, I would say, decently well and pulled off the victory in the end of that. That was stressful, though, for sure. If you guys did not know, Expo Week is starting tomorrow, so if you have no idea what that is, you can go ahead and check the community tab post that I made a few days ago, and you know, I'm pretty darn excited for it. I know a lot of you are as well, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna be measuring, you know, a lot of the statistics and stuff from it and see how it goes. So he's gonna go Mother Witch on top of that, probably means Sparky. Mother Witch is almost always in only Sparky decks, sometimes P.E.K.K.A, but with the Duchess Tower, it's definitely not P.E.K.K.A. There's no way. I mean, it could be, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a few P.E.K.K.A s, but yeah, he goes Sparky the back, doesn't know I have Rocket. That's a big mistake by him. That's free damage, and he has to defend that Berserker, which he does not do, and we get the tower down to already 28-23 in the first minute of the game, and we have a hard counter. So this should be an easy game, you know, knock on wood, as long as I don't absolutely throw or let a Sparky blast my tower somehow. There's just no way I'll let a Sparky connect with Miner Rocket. No way. I know I've seen some of the best Miner Rocket players like literally trolling in matchups like this where they can just rocket whatever they want or rocket the middle of the map trying to predict things and they can still defend. But I'm just gonna go for the Ice Spear at the back and see what he does want to do for this. I guess we could cycle our Berserker. He does go for the Dark Prince, might go for the Goblin Giant. He does. So I can just go Tesla early. I'm gonna go for the delivery on top of the Dark Prince plus the Mega Minion. He actually made a mistake there by playing the Goblin Giant a bit late, and the Mega Minion got targeted, which is super good for me. I'm just gonna go for the Skellies up high to make sure the Dark Prince pulls, and that should freeze it again. No, my Ice Spear didn't freeze that, unfortunately, so I do have to go for the Berserker. I think that would have dashed on 1 HP if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe that was 2 elixir badly spent, but it's okay. So it gets no shots on tower, of course, because the Duchess Tower is the GOAT, and you know, it's getting nerfed next season. I'm so excited for all the tower nerfs. I'm not gonna stop saying it. I'll say it every single video. I am hyped for the tower troop nerfs, and they should be deleted on accident. And then, oh no, we don't have any more tower troops. Oops, what happened to them? But he's gonna probably go for a push in the back again, or start up a push in the back again. Yeah, going into double elixir, this is just gonna get easier for me, to be honest. As long as we don't get cheesed by like a mini P.E.K.K.A rage, like Evo Zap or something, we should be in business. So I'm going to go for the double Tesla here. He actually goes for the Goblin Giant to the right, so I'm going to Evo Tesla on the right-hand side right here to take care of it. Hopefully, I can go for the defensive Miner, and yeah, it's kind of awkward. Like, honestly, this type of matchup is awkward because I'm just sitting here, right? Like, I don't even have anything to play. I just got to kind of chill and let him, you know, slowly, like, push towards me while I'm just sitting here waiting for him to come towards me without any counter push really potential coming from me. I'm just defending, so it feels weird, you know, defending with not really much of a threat of a counter push. I guess we could just go for a Miner on his tower because I'm at 10. I might as well. I mean, he's probably going to go Dark Prince or something on top of this. If he does, it's fine. He does go Dark Prince on top, so I'm going to cycle my log right now, go for a second Tesla right here like this. He might Goblin Giant the river, I would have to guess. Yeah, there's the Goblin Giant, so I can go Ice Spirit like this to freeze Royal Delivery on top of everything. And then I can just go for the... I'm going to go Berserker to make sure the Dark Prince dies, and then we're chilling right here. He might go opposite lane. No, he goes same lane with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I don't know about that one. We can go Log and then Skellies behind. Evo Tesla to kill these Spear Goblins right here to make sure they don't take my whole tower. And yeah, Ice Spirit to keep my Tesla alive. So there's the Evo Zap as well. The best card for him to really break through, I would say, is that Evo Zap. So just gonna go for my Miner on the tower again. He goes Goblin Giant the back same time. How much does a Miner do without him defending it? It does like probably like 400, right? If he doesn't play Mother Witch right there. I'm gonna go for another Tesla. We can pretty much play our Tesla early because it doesn't matter if it's in the middle or the right side lane. We should be able to defend either way. So Evo Ice gonna chop this thing up. Oh, with the Berserker. Berserker's underrated, guys. Very, very good card in this game. I'm gonna go for my Log on top of this Goblin Giant right here, and then he's gonna go mini P.E.K.K.A probably. Yep, there it is. So he's gonna pre-Zapper Rage. He does pre-Rage the Skelly, so well played by him, but it's not going to matter really much. He could go for the Goblin Giant the river, but I do have plenty of time to get back to a Tesla if he does end up doing that. So I'm just going to cycle my Log and see what he does want to do right here. I've got my Berserker in cycle as well. He goes Goblin Giant the back. Again, we'll just cycle this off, go back around to another Tesla, and we're pretty much just Tesla cycling him. And of course, with delivery on defense, there's no way his Dark Princes, mini P.E.K.K.As are really going to do too much. As well as that Mother Witch delivery is the greatest counter in the world to Mother Witch low-key. I'm going to go delivery on top of the Mother Witch right now, actually, and then go for the defensive Skellies on the mini P.E.K.K.A to pull it back so it doesn't kill the Miner too fast. Beautiful defense right there. He does go for the Goblin Giant Evolution, but I am so, like, I feel so unthreatened by that. I don't even know how to describe how I feel, but that's going to... Oh my gosh, did you guys see that Mother Witch? Because I didn't either. It got evaporated. That's GG's. He's going to give up and rage my King Tower, and yeah, absolute hard counter for us right there. This deck is very strong. I would recommend giving it a try if you haven't already, if you do like control cycle slash cycle decks. And yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and are you excited for Expo Week starting tomorrow? Because I sure am, and we'll see y'all then. Anyways, have a good one and enjoy the Butch clip at the end as always. Peace.